I know what you're thinking. This is just a Camaro. Camaro's old, it's been around for ages. Well, this isn't just a Camaro. This is, in fact, Street Legal Performance very own SLP 575. Now, who's Street Legal Performance? They're from Toms River, New Jersey, and they've been making add-ons for the Mustang and the Camaro and lots of other people for the last 20 odd years. And this is their finest effort. The 575 has a great big whopping supercharger which boosts power from the 420-ish horsepower on the regular Camaro to 575, as you'd expect, on this, which goes through either an automatic or a manual gearbox. Obviously, they didn't just stop there. You got these fantastic 20-inch new alloys on big fat Pirelli P0 rubber. You got a big power floor exhaust out the back, an LSD from GM's own performance car catalog, and a whole bunch of other heritage bits like this wonderful classic SS badge. Now, this isn't the only car we're looking at here, but you might be wondering how much it retails for. We're looking at about 260,000 dirhams, which is quite a bit. So Shahzad reckons he's got something that can take it. Now, I don't know what it is. I hear it's coming soon. Any idea? I can hear something coming. Oh. He's just bought a piece of old Detroit with him. Really? A Mustang? Was that the most imaginative choice, Mr. Shahzad? It's a noisy blighter, eh? Really? A Mustang? Really?
What is... Haratch, can I have a mic? Thanks.
I hope people can hear you now.
What is this?
This is a Camaro.
Yeah, I can see that. Why have you brought that? What's so special about that? Do you know what this is? Do you know what this? Look at this. Look at this.
It's a 50-year-old Mustang.
It's not a 50-year-old Mustang. Read the windscreen. What does that say?
It says Roush.
That says Roush. This is the Roush and this is the Shamal. This is a specially modified version of the Mustang 5.0, the new Mustang, and it's a hell of a car. You have brought Bumblebee.
No.
I have brought...
Bumblebee isn't as cool as this car.
Sorry, don't talk about cool. You brought Bumblebee, I've brought Steve McQueen, okay? Listen, which one is cooler?
Bumblebee could step on Steve McQueen. That's what we could do with him.
What have you got? Tell us what you got.
We've got a supercharger.
I got a supercharger.
How many horses you got your supercharger got?
I'll get to that in a minute. What else have you got?
I've got upgraded suspension.
I've got upgraded suspension. This has got race suspension on this car, specially developed by the engineers at Roush for this car. Not only that, but they've tied up with Cooper and they have specially done bespoke tires just for this car.
Well,
have you got that?
I've got tires you can buy in any old shop because it's economical. It's meant for people who can afford it.
Who's talking about economy here?
Well, it's the people
what else have you got? What else have you got? You got brakes? Oh, you got brakes. You got red brake thingies.
Who makes your brakes, Mr. Shahzad?
Roush make my brakes.
Right.
Well, they made the car, so I trust them to make the brakes.
Well, I trust the Italians to provide my Americans with stopping power. What does that say? It's Brembo, like Ferrari.
All right. This is the thing. Regular Mustang 5.0, 415 horsepower. This thing, 525 horsepower. What about that?
My daily driver has that. Do you care to guess how much this has? 500? Yeah, it's got a bit more than 500. I'll give you a hint. It's in the badge. 575 horsepower. Maybe even 600. I mean, they're always so underrated, these American lumps. You never know. So
mine does 0 to 100 in 4.2 seconds.
4.0, dead flat.
240 kilometers an hour.
Well, you could do 240, you could do 250, you could keep going to 300, and to be honest, nobody's really seen how fast this car can go in a straight line because nobody has the courage.
How much is that?
It's economical. It's for a working class man who makes about 260,000 dirhams.
260,000 dirhams. 240,000 dirhams.
Yeah. You need to save up some more to make it a wee bit faster. To catch up with mine.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's here now. I reckon this is cooler in every way possible. But I guess we're going to find out,
Have you been watching the same movie for the last 40 years? Bullet, I imagine. Transformers was made 3 years ago. It's up to date. It's modern.
That thing, I can hear it. It's just going. That's all that's doing. This one.
It's refined. It's refined, elegant.
This one is every movie soundtrack you could ever think of.
Well,
right
go and show me then.
I will indeed. I will. I'll tell you what. Hold the mic, because that way you'll get the sound better.
Yeah. Okay, it does sound really good. I'll give you that. But in a straight line, I'll have you. In a corner, I'll have you. To a stop, I'll have you. So ultimately, who's fastest? That's what matters. Because this is Detroit muscle.
That is not. Give me the mic. That is that is not what matters here. It's an entirely different thing. Who cares about top speed? It's about which looks cooler.
About winning?
Well, we'll find out. Which issue are you doing this in? The March issue, right?
This is March.
March issue, car Middle East. You guys can find out which of these wins this test. I know. I think I know which one. You know what, I gotta admit, I do like the way that Camaro sits. It reminds me of that, what was the evil twin of Kit in Knight Rider?
It was called Car.
That's it, that's what that reminds me of. You know what, it's a fast car, that. You do, but it's the sort of car that you take out at night and sort of go hunting in it.
No, that's the thing. The point of this car is not to be something you drive every day. Unlike the Mustang, which I have a confession to make, I absolutely love driving it. It's utterly brilliant. It really flows well. Everything comes together when you're really pushing it. It's much better drive than the Camaro. But the Camaro has only one purpose in life. Like a panther in the night, it just hunts and kills prey.
Yeah.
Nothing will keep up with it in a straight line, this Mustang included.
The Mustang is definitely the more laid-back car, but it sounds $1 million, doesn't it? Sound like every movie soundtrack you ever heard.
Yeah.
But so in terms of looks, what do you reckon? Which one?
I'd still say the Camaro.
I
That's
think
a showstopper.
I have to say, I'll still go with the Mustang. So, which car are you driving home?
It'll be the Beast.
Alright, I'm taking the Mustang. You're going to beat me there, but I'll be happier, I reckon.
We'll see about that.